Virgo, welcome to your reading for June of 2025. Let's see what's in store for Virgo for June of 2025. What's going on for Virgo for June of 2025? What's going on for Virgo? This guy wants to come out, so let's... So Virgo, the month of June begins with you feeling in charge of your situation. I get the feeling that you are in a situation where you know where things are, you know where things are going, you know where how things stand. You're not sure where things are going to end up, but you know there's no instability around you. I guess that's the best way I can put it. You're in a very secure and sure footing. Things are good. There's a lot of stability around you. Just a lot of stability. I think you're hoping for some reassurance in terms of like long-term future. But for the time being, you are in a very positive and secure space. And you're looking forward to some positive reconnecting with friends, with colleagues. You're trying to figure out what's next. You're really hoping for more good times, but at the same time, it's sort of like sometimes there's no real control over those kind of circumstances, that kind of situation. Yeah, you're just trying to figure out what's coming up next. But you're having to let go because you don't know. There's some kind of like fog. Like usually you have a good idea of like where things are going and stuff. But right now it's sort of like things are great right now. What's going to happen in a month? What's going to happen in 2 months? It's that kind of like mental picture. There's some insecurity. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but there's some kind of like uncertitude. You'd like to plan, but you don't know if you can. By mid-month, I don't know if you have plans for holidays. I don't know if you are going on a weekend. I don't know if you are doing something fun, but there's some kind of spa or self-care thing happening. You're just going to give yourself a break. It seems like a lot of people are busy around you, but you are not. And you're going to take advantage of that time and take care of yourself. It's like you're trying to control like your finances. There's something about control. There's something about like trying to make things change for the better, but you're in like it's like you're stuck in cement. It's the weirdest sensation, like energetically. It's not bad. You're getting frustrated because it's not moving. You're hoping, it's almost like you're on a bike and you went really fast and you just, instead of pedaling, you're letting go, and then you're slowing down as because you're not pedaling anymore. And then you're frustrated because you're not moving as much as you did before. But there's only so much pedaling that you can do. Now you're wanting to start pedaling again, but for some reason it's not working. Like maybe the chain's off or something like that. And you're frustrated because you're not understanding that the chain's off. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it does. That's how I'm being shown what I'm looking at here. You've had it twice. You're trying to manage personal and work, or if you're single, you know, meeting somebody. Like there's some kind of frustration because things aren't moving. It's like things are slowing down to a crawl. And maybe that's the point. Maybe it's time for you to just let go of things and take 5 minutes and take a breather so you can realize that the chain's off the bike instead of pedaling and not paying attention to the fact that the bike chain is off. I think that's the best way I can put it. It's like a period to figure out what you want instead of just pedaling and finding yourself somewhere that you don't want to be. It's really about slowing down. There are periods where you needed to go fast, but now you're entering a period where things need to slow down. And at the end of the month, I guess you're going to feel a bit frustrated, and you might express yourself not in a good way. You might take things the wrong way, and it might come out in a negative way. People aren't coming for you, but it's almost like in your mind, people are coming for you, and you need to pay attention to that. You need to pay attention to understanding these frustrations. Instead of focusing on what you're interpreting, there's a need for you to see the truth of things. React to the truth, react to the facts, not to how you're interpreting things. Not everybody's in your head. You're not reading other people's minds. It's that kind of, like you're assuming something, and that's not necessarily the truth. That's the vibe I'm getting here. And you're feeling nostalgic. I think you're looking back to the past, and you're thinking a lot about people in your past. You're wondering how there are people that you're not connecting with anymore. You're wondering how they're doing. You're thinking about good times that you had with them. You're wondering how they are. You're wondering what they're doing. And you're really sad because you really did have some good times with whoever this is, whoever these people are. They're old colleagues or old friends or family that's passed. There's some kind of grief that's coming up. You're being like literally like dragged through good memories, good times. You're literally being dragged into it. So I'm gonna leave things here, Virgo. Thank you so much for liking, connecting, commenting, following with these videos. The more you interact with them, the more there's an opportunity for these videos to connect with others who haven't had the opportunity that you just had. I'm going to go to the extended. For those of you who are new to my readings, I do 2 additional readings for the price of a coffee. It's really not expensive. One is for love/relationships. The other is for money/career. The link to my Patreon is written above or in the description, depending on what channel you're watching this on. You're more than welcome to join me. If this is where we leave things, Virgo, thank you so much for your support. I wish you all the best in June. I don't know if you have any holidays here in North America, or if you are traveling. I wish you safe travels, and I wish you all the best. Hope to see you in July. Namaste and take care.